as I'm staying close to the mirror. A lock of gold, a secret smile, little things I remember.
Hi there guys, it's a lovely day today, so I'm thinking I'm going to take you on a tour of our ship. Let's go. So you already know that this is my cabin. For this episode, I'm going to bring you on a quick tour of my latest ship, MV Belgrano. We'll start the tour by going to the bridge. We're here right now at the bridge with second mate. The bridge is the command center of the ship. From here, the deck officers carry out navigation in order to move the ship between ports. In modern ships, the bridge is typically furnished with equipment such as electronic charts, radars, GPS, communication devices, and other instruments which will aid in navigation. From this vantage point, the officer on watch has the primary responsibility of keeping the ship away from navigational hazards, such as collision and grounding. The various equipment on the bridge allows direct control over the ship's course. And also for the ship's engine speed. The bridge is manned 24 hours a day while at sea, in order to make sure that the ship safely reaches its destination. At the side of the bridge are the wings. At their edge, you'll be able to see the ship's side, which is essential during berthing and unberthing operations. We're here at the bridge wings. Directly at the top of the bridge is the radar mast, which, as the name implies, is where the radars, navigation lights, and various antennae are mounted. From the bridge, we go down one level to the D-deck. Right now, I'm on the D-deck. On this ship, the D-deck is nothing but an open deck. There's nothing here. Not all ships have an open deck like this. In other ships, this deck might have been allotted for additional cabins, but on this ship, it was left open. There are no points of interest on this level. So we head down to the C deck. We're here right now at C deck, where the officers' cabins are located. Each crew member has their own cabin, so in essence, it is their very own piece of privacy. Their home away from home, for the duration of their contract. The port side of the C deck is designated for the engineers, while the starboard side is for the deck officers. Let's check out one of the spare cabins for the junior officers. This is one of the spare cabins for officers. The size of the cabin depends on the rank, so naturally, the captain and the chief engineer's cabins are the biggest on board. Let's go down one more level and check out the B deck. This is the B deck, where the crew cabins are located. The rest of the crew cabins are located here on B deck. Let's go see what one of them looks like. Although smaller as compared to the officers' cabins, the crew cabins are still quite comfortable to live in. The B deck is also where the laundry area is located, both for crew and officers. Now that we have seen what the cabins look like, let's go down one more level to see where the crew usually spend their free time. We're here right now at the A deck, so this is where the, let's say, public areas of the accommodation are located. The A deck houses the areas where the crew socialize, like the officers' mess room, the crew mess room, the crew smoking room, and the officers' lounge. Is also where you'll find the galley. And also, this is where the ship's conference room and ship's office is located. Whenever the ship is in port, this is where the captain handles the ship's business. It is also the place to receive the port authorities, cargo surveyors, and other visitors. It's time to go down one more level and check out the upper deck. We're here at the upper deck. The upper deck is the lowest level of the accommodation area, and typically where you'll find the deck and engine changing lockers. This is also where the entrance to the engine room is located. Because of its very complex nature, the engine room tour will have its own episode. The ref chamber is also located here, as well as the multipurpose room, which has been converted into a gym. This is where the entrance going inside the accommodation area of the ship is located. The doors on either side of this level leads directly outside to the main deck, right beside the gangway area. From here, we go to the aft section of the ship. During mooring operations, this is the aft station, so the aft mooring winches can be found here. This ship is also fitted with a free-fall lifeboat, so naturally it is located here as well. This is also the area designated for the muster station, where everyone will gather in case of emergencies. From the aft section, we'll walk around the deck and make our way forward. While walking along the deck, we'll be passing by the cargo hold hatch covers. On days with good weather, you'll typically see the crew working on deck, chipping out rust and painting. Sometimes the engineers also visit the deck to make repairs on the machinery. At the foremost end of the ship, there is an elevated platform which is called the forecastle. During mooring operations, this is designated as the forward station. The points of interest located here are the foremast, the mooring winches, and the anchor windlass. We're here right now at the forecastle deck of the ship. This is the frontmost location of the ship, as you can see. If you want to do the scene from Titanic, this is where you do it. What I have just shown you is a typical layout of a cargo ship. Although there are different types of ships, designed for specific types of cargo, the layout of the accommodation area, and the ship's basic structure, more or less remains the same.